What's up, fish tank people? Good morning. Happy Memorial Day weekend, those of you in the United States of America. Appreciate all your service, you military folks. And yeah, playing with the 8 a.m. 8 a.m. because I got kids and they wake me up at 5:45 because they got pee in their diapers. You ever been there? No, none of you parents have ever been there. I bet there's some parents on here. But I want to see who plays around at 8 a.m. And if you're watching this after 8 a.m., every now and then D gets up early. So this is the koi and coffee. Before I feed the koi, I'm going to tease the koi. So I'm going to just show you all how I mess with them. I don't really mess with them, but like they just are. I mean, look, people have asked like my favorite fish. My favorite fish are scalera angels or whatever. But I gotta say that I'm really pumped about the koi these days. There's actually a koi show going on in Louisville as we speak. I do not have enough room for the koi I currently have in my pond, much less any new koi. So I'm not going, but I really want to. And that would be awesome to go buy some more koi. Good morning, people. I'm glad to see some people coming on here early. I've also got some good news at the end of this video. So I'm going to show you guys the koi, and then I'm going to go feed the swordtails and have a good time. But first, let's do this. Coffee in one hand. This is from AmeliaStamps.com. So my girl does pottery, creates her own personal art style for the world. Cool. Good morning, all the early birds. Yeah. What are the koi's names? I don't name the koi. Last koi I named it got eaten by a raccoon. So check it out. This is the deal with the koi. So I can walk with the koi like this. Right? This is the setup. So this is the door. So, you know, walk out. There's my dog that has got fleas. And then walk over here. Check it out. Now what's cool about the koi and is like they see me walking and they're like, oh, daddy's walking to the greenhouse, but they follow me. See that? Like I walk past them and they're like, dude, over here. Like, dad, you're not feeding us. So like they're like, why aren't you feeding us? Like I'm standing, like I'm walking to the greenhouse, but I'm over here, and they just are like, dude, what are you doing? Like, we're over here, feed us. I mean, like, they're super pumped. I was out of town for a couple days, so they're probably a little extra hungry, but I mean, they're growing at a great clip, and I'm really enjoying that. But isn't that fun how they do that? So it's koi and coffee time, and then we're gonna feed the live bears in a minute here. Gave them a nice big water change. So there we go. And yes, I still have one random comet in there who is gonna get removed at some point. I really wanted to get more fish. And how are you guys hearing about this? Is this notification coming on, or how are you finding out about this live stream? If any of you guys press that little notification button, that will help you get these. There we go. Boom. I want to point out this one right here. I talk about him quite a bit. He's one of my favorites, the orange one, because he had the little diagonal on his face. He is of high grade and is turning out really nicely. And his pattern has changed. Like that white is coming up his side more, and then he's got a brother right over there that is really digging it. So yeah, hit that notifications button if you're not. Like, maybe a like, maybe a share, I don't know. But he is growing as well. So the pattern is changing. You can see the lighter white on the back of him. Like the white is getting up. Totally loving and seeing how they evolve. Like he's got the cap. So like, how is that fish gonna look 2, 3, 4 years from now? I don't know. That's the beauty of the koi. And there's my favorite right there, of course. So, oh. Almost hand feed him, not quite. And I'm about 2 inches away from him. They're not afraid to come up to the top either.
like up out of the water. Alright, I'm gonna give them a little break for a minute. Now it's time to go to the, you like the white one? Yeah, the white and yellow one is a Yamabuki Harawake, that one right there. So that's gonna be a pretty wicked fish. He's got a similar color pattern. That fish has a similar color pattern to that one out there. So we'll see how they turn out. And then this fish was only 10 bucks. I bought him at the local pond place. I'm hoping he keeps those big spots. So we'll see. Got any sturgeon? Hell no. I think koi get big. But notice, I do have plants in here. Everyone's always saying, oh, you can't have plants. Bowl.
So we go back to me. Koi and coffee. Now it's time to feed the, should be a stunner. Now it's time to feed the live bears. Loop Diesel. Morning coffee. What's going on, Loop Diesel? I gotta watch your video on the disaster you had. I saw the thumbnail. Morning shrimp keepers. What do you say? Morning shrimpers? Morning shrimpers. Alright, and here is the fun part. This is my mosquito nest. And let me grab the food here. So I have some really great babies in here. Got my stuff. Loop Diesel's coming to Flip Aquatics is coming to the Reefapalooza trade show in New York with me. One of the best dudes I've ever kept had it in the booth. How about this Pogo Stamon or Estella stellatus right here? This plant is insane. Totally insane. And I found last night in here some baby black swords, which I'm really pumped about, like super pumped about, because they means that the fish that I got like less than 2 weeks ago, these Hamburg blacks are already breeding, which is really killer. But they're being punks right now because I just turned a light on them, so I'm gonna let them chill. Come on, boys. Where you going? Yeah, I just scraped the algae in there, so that's why. Let's go over here. Rob, what do you think about bringing Josh? The kind of lights I run my standard double LED on all my tanks. This is a standard double LED, 48 inches, $197, free shipping. There's another standard double LED. There's another one. It's like my best-selling light. So these are the guys. I debated about putting these in the 220. I haven't yet, but I'm debating it because I really want to. Well, first of all, I'm actually going to tear out this whole tank. Like, I'm going to rip this out and lower this. So I'm going to get all this out from underneath here, and we're going to lower this tank down. Try to bring some more capacity into the greenhouse. So, yeah. All right, so here comes these guys. And I only run the LEDs in here. Like, I mean, I get this, it's supplemental too. I mean, I get obviously sunlight from the day. Sunlight from the day, sunlight from the sun. What the hell am I talking about? So there we go. Oh, there's the lyre tail. He is the man. And someone had an idea of like cutting his tail so he could like breed easier. I've never even thought about cutting a fish ever, but if you like that, give me a little thumbs up. How sick is that fish? Should be another one in here somewhere. But I kind of like that makes sense because if he can't swing it around, yeah, I thought so. That's why you got to go to these shows. I think that fish is really wicked. So there we go. So feed these guys here. Each of your tanks. Out here in the greenhouse, how long do I run my tanks? I'll do Q&A in just a second. I run my lights out here. Oh, there's another one. 6 hours. 6 hours. And this tank got a like 50% water change yesterday. And I want to show the babies that I had right here. I had some babies. I get some more coffee. Can I get a like if you're liking this? There's the lyre tail. Dun dun dun. There's another one way back there too. Look at that little baby in there. So yeah, these guys are fun. There's a baby of that one. There's another little baby down there. Good morning. And that dude is my gangster. She'd hold still. How's the coffee? The coffee is amazing. And then up here, this is the most exciting part for me. These guys are in their own separate thing. You're not gonna see them too good with the glare, but I've got some little white babies in here. Little white babies. From these dudes. So those dudes had babies, and they don't eat their fry so far as I've been able to tell. They don't like the camera apparently. But there was a couple little, I saw like one or two little white fry in here from those guys. Like they had like the little all white bodies, like they look the same, so that's good. So I got them breeding within 2 weeks. Okay, look at all those little babies in there though. Those are from these guys. We just moved them up. And then hopefully the hamburgers are out by now. Let's see. Check out that pennywort going nuts. Hey. Oh, dude. What's up? Jacob in the mix. Good morning. We're on live feed. Jacob shows up. I should have texted him if we were working today or not. So. But, oh, there's one of the little black babies. So, yeah. Alright folks, well, my man is in the mix, so I'm going to give him some attention. I'll be bringing plants to Palooza. My man Jacob just showed up, about to bust out some orders, so I'm going to let y'all go. Tank on everybody if you like this, subscribe. Have a fabulous freaking morning. Yeah, I got the black baby in the mix, you see that? I'll show that real quick one last time. The little guy in the middle there. Right there. See him? There you go. There's one right there. And one right there. Alright, tank on everybody. Can I get a like? Later.